segment, so we're just gonna talk a little bit about like summer and what's to come in the fall, some events, and your courses, okay? Have you had a chance to pull up your schedule search and like look through that, or is this like your first time? Okay. Let me just pull this over here. Okay. So let's pull up your schedule. And what's your major again? Biology. What do you wanna do with that? Like, what would your dream job be? Okay, so something like maybe nursing, maybe health, something in the hospital. Okay. Okay, so you definitely have to take your prerequisites like English, college algebra, and then you have to take stats as well, and then chemistry and biology. But I would really recommend like spacing it out. I feel like some people space it out, which obviously you should. Some people just take it all in one semester, and if you can do that, you know, you can do that. But I feel like a lot of people struggle with like overwhelm, like if it's too much, like heavy, really hard courses like chemistry and bio all at once. Okay, pull up your course search here. Okay, so you already have had a chance. Have you registered yet? Oh my gosh, you're making my job so easy. You already did all that. That's great. Okay. Well, I also went here, so I don't really know much about like biology and stuff. That's not my forte. But we do have a program called Excel in Biology that I would recommend. I'm also the one planning it, so it's kind of like, you know, I'm promoting it, obviously. But the Excel in Biology, it's a program for all science majors, and really for anybody who will be taking general biology 1 or 2, and it's limited, so you should register soon. There is a small fee. However, it's a 3-day program. It's kind of like an extended orientation, except it's biology focused. There will be sample lectures, lab activities, study skill exercises, sample exams, and then you get to meet some of the teachers. You get to meet other students that are also in bio, and then you get a t-shirt that I'm gonna design. You get the earliest move in. So let's say you're gonna move in, like, and your date is the Saturday. You get the Wednesday move-in date. That way you get to move in first and then attend the program Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then, like, because when you move in, you're kind of looking for something to do, and this is like something that's like, you know, you want to go do, and then you'll feel like prepared before the fall starts, you know. Then on Monday, when you have your bio class, you'll be like, oh, okay, at least it's not like the first time I'm looking at this. And you get like breakfast and lunch, and then they do like prizes and stuff. So I feel like this would be really good for you. I'm gonna send you the link, and I'm gonna send you an email. But since you already registered, I would definitely recommend, you know, walking around, making sure you have all your housing, all your financial aid, all that. And then make sure, you know, you're happy with your courses, and maybe start to prep for moving out. Look at this event, see if you want to do that. But I definitely recommend it. It's really fun. It's kind of like a summer camp in a way. Like, you move in and it's like, I don't know. And then, like, I feel like we have looked at the data, and the students that participated in this actually do better, you know, than those who don't. But also the students that do this are normally, like, you know, good students, very proactive, and want to get ahead of things. So does that sound like you? In college, you can always, you know, become somebody new. It doesn't matter if you didn't do so well in high school. You can make new habits here. Yeah. There's also, let me look this up for you as well. There is also an SLS class that stands for Student Life Skills course, and there's like a first year seminar, and then there's stuff off all day. Like literally, that was all done. Still gotta do 2 things. Okay. Okay, well, that is all I have for you, but I'm gonna go ahead and write you this email. And then go ahead and enjoy the rest of your orientation, okay? Okay. Yeah, you can send her in. Okay. Hey girl, it's so good to see you again. Okay, what do you think about my new office? Do you love it? I know I'm gonna miss you so much once you graduate. I cannot believe you're already graduating. I feel like we have met literally every year since you started here. It's crazy. Do you feel ready though? Yeah, I think it's time. That this is all a part of the process. Like, it's so bittersweet, but it's time for sure. Yeah. Okay, so do you have a job lined up? Okay, great. So that internship turned into a job. It always does. And you're happy with it and the benefits and every salary. Okay, girl. Okay. Well, let me look up your what's your university identification number? Okay. So, do you remember that program where if you graduate in 4 years or less, you get your money back from your freshman tuition? I think you're still eligible, but let me check. Fingers crossed. Let's see. Okay. So, since you have that job lined up too, I see no issues. I feel like this is definitely going to work out for you. So, what it entails is after graduation, you do have to fill out this application, and you do just show 2 pay stubs that show you're working in Florida after you're graduating. That way, we get some data that, you know, we have this amount of seniors that have graduated and started working, and as an incentive, you do get your freshman tuition back as a check. So sometimes students, you know, didn't even pay anything for their tuition, but it looks like you're gonna get a couple grand back, so that's amazing. Like, seriously. I mean, obviously that means you paid that for your freshman year, but because you followed all the guidelines, you get that back. I'm literally so proud of you. Like, I've watched you grow from being a freshman, so lost on this campus, to now, like, just being so confident. Like, seriously. Yeah. Sorry, I thought I heard, like, my phone ringing, but it's nothing. I always am making time for you, of course, and you have to visit me post-grad, too. You're not gonna do grad school, right? No, I mean, I didn't. I took a year off and then I went back, so it's always an option. I feel like you should work for a little bit and then decide. You could do online too. That's what I do. I'm gonna be done with that soon too. I know, it's crazy. It doesn't take that long. I feel like maybe, I don't know, maybe you should do it. And you still have access to our resources. Even as an alumni, you can still use things, or you could come back here, or you could go to a different university. It's really up to you. Yeah. It is gonna be amazing. Like, it's definitely a rough transition, but it's all a part of life. Yeah, okay, wait, I want to give you this little, like, snack that I have. Look, it's these. Do you want one? It's these dark chocolate caramels. What do you say? They do have, like, sea salt on them. I don't know if you're, like, into that. Look, one for me, one for you. Some people don't like it because it has kind of that salt on it. Like, see if you can see the salt. But look, it's literally caramel. Let's bite it at the same time. That's whole caramel. Okay, so are you planning on staying in the area? Okay. see my nails, girl? They're so cute. Let me see yours. I love that. Oh my god. I'm gonna miss showing you my nails. You have to text me your nails still. I know, I feel like we're like friends, okay? Isn't it so good? Oh my god, I have a mouthful of caramel. So, what else do you have to finish? Like, do you have an exam or like a final or something? Okay, one more exam and then one more like paper. Okay, good. Okay, well, you can always stay in touch with me, girly pop. Yeah, I don't have anything else to advise you on. You're good. I will be at your graduation, though I have to volunteer, so I will see you walk across that stage. Okay, bye. Okay, I gotta prep for my last meeting of the day. It's a doozy. Hi, I don't believe we met. My name is Autumn. Nice to meet you. And what was your name? Okay, and what was your UIN? Your university identification number? Okay. So the reason we scheduled this meeting with you today is because you have been alerted in one of your courses for not participating, not attending, and also just lack of assignments and homework. Do you want to talk a little bit about, what's going on? How is that class going? Is it something, academic? Is it something personal? Okay. Yeah. I can see that. It's really tough. It is a tough course, and it's also just really tough, like in life, to deal with those life circumstances while being in school. It is. Do you feel as though you'll pass the class, or do you think you won't be able to? And that's okay. Okay. So we're gonna try our best not to fail, but there are options, okay? So let's say worst case scenario, you do take an F. There is a withdrawal form that you can fill out and kind of explain what happened. And instead of the F, it would be a W on your account. So it wouldn't affect your GPA, but you can only do so many W's at the university. But this would be your first, so that's okay. And people do it all the time. So many students do it. Again, you're not in trouble. This is just a meeting to kind of see, what's going on. How can we best support you to those offices on campus? What other offices do you feel like could best support you? Like maybe tutoring, maybe student care. They can connect you to some materials, some items. Okay. And do you have any aid or scholarships, or should I reach out about that? Because we do have